Gisada sent me some fragrances, including the new one, Titanium. Let's talk about them. Hi guys, I'm Tiago, welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about fragrances from a brand I didn't have much experience with. They got in touch with me, they wanted to send me a sample of the new fragrance. They were very nice, the lady was very nice. I like to try new stuff, so I said why not. They said a sample of the new one. They sent me 3 full bottles, which I'm very grateful for. I'm always grateful. But these are not for me. But well, as always, let's start with my scent of the day, which is Amouage Jubilation 25. And this is just spectacular. I love this to bits. It's resinous, it's dry, it's everything. The incense, it's fantastic. This slightly inky blackberry up top, beautiful. The florals, the patchouli, the spices. This fragrance has everything on my skin, just smells fantastic. And I absolutely love it. So it's a good way to start the video because these fragrances from Gisada are not my cup of tea. They are not for me. Let's just start by saying that. I didn't have any expectations because I like to try new stuff. As I said, I'm curious. I like to try new fragrances. So let's try them. I have tried these on my skin in the past few days and let's just say I didn't enjoy it very much, to be honest. It was rough. Again, these are just my opinions, my perception, my personal taste. Of course, for you might be completely different. Always try for yourself. It's just my taste, my perception, what I like, and these are not it. So starting with the first one, Ambassador, and this one had a lot of hype in the past couple of years. Of course, with a lot of influencers. I don't know if they got bottles or not. I mean, they sent me these bottles, so I imagine that was the case, or not. Maybe they bought them and they might love them. So we never know. We might have very different tastes, but Ambassador for men, this smells to me, to my nose, very close to Dior Sauvage. Very close. It's a lot of ambroxan. It's a sharp, fruity opening, not as much of that metallic bergamot as it is in Sauvage, but I think there's a bit of bergamot in here as well. And it's very sharp, very synthetic. To me, it smells like a shower gel with a bit of fruity shampoo up top. Fruity mango, overly ripe mango shampoo. And the base, and even just smelling like from the atomizer, it smells very close to Dior Sauvage. More on the eau de parfum side because it does have that sweeter edge. This is much sweeter. So yeah, it's not for me. I'm not a fan of Dior Sauvage. It's okay. Nothing against it. I'm not a hater just because it's popular. It's just not for me, not to my taste. And this is very close to it. A lot of ambroxan into the screechy, clean metallic side. Again, with that shower gel with a fruity shampoo opening. It's a nondescript fruity opening. I wouldn't say there's a particular note that sticks out. A lot of people talk about the mango. Sure, I can see that. Like an overly ripe mango. Like past the point of being good. With that overly synthetic, sharp base. I can see this being very useful for a lot of people, of course. This to me smells like, I mean, these 3 smell like going into a bar that's full of guys. It smells like a bro club. I'm just being honest. I don't mean to be too harsh because that's not my style, but I mean, they wanted to send me bottles for me. Well, they wanted to send me a sample of the newest one, Titanium, for me to try. They ended up sending me bottles, which I'm very thankful for. Thank you, Gisada. The lady was very nice again, but I told them I'm always honest in my channel. If I like it, I say I like it. If I don't like it, that's what I say as well. If I don't like something, I'm always telling the truth. So these are rough. So strong, like seriously, yeah. A fragrance doesn't need to be this synthetic, this sweet and this strong all in the same package. It's a mess, to be honest. I put this on skin, it was rough to take it off. I tried very hard to scrub it off and it was not easy. That screechy metallic ambroxan base was always there. Like, it smelled of Sauvage. That's it. A club full of bros. Ambassador. Next one is the iteration of the first one, Ambassador Intense. Came out, I don't know, last year or a couple of years back, I think. I remember it being very pushed as well, and I don't see why. To be honest, from the three, this would be the one that I would most likely wear. I don't see myself wearing because it also smells like something that already exists, to my nose, of course. These are just my opinions. They are not truths or facts or anything like that, so please feel free to have your own and let's talk. Yeah, this smells like a harsher, sweeter version of Sauvage Elixir. It's that dense lavender with spices and licorice tones and anisik nuances and a sweet, dense patchouli. I mean, all of these three smell good to the untrained nose and from a distance. That's what I've experienced, because my girlfriend, she liked the scent of these in the air. She said it smells good, which I'm not surprised. These are very, very, very mass appealing. They are designed for that. And this is exactly the same. It's Dior Sauvage Elixir, which has been a success for Dior, but this doesn't smell original at all to my nose. Do I like Dior Sauvage Elixir? Yeah, it is a bit too harsh and a bit too potent for me to wear. That's why I had a bottle and it's back in Portugal because I don't use it. I'm in Belgium, by the way, right now. And this is Sauvage Elixir. A bit harsher, a bit sweeter. Still has a bit of sweetness up top, a bit of fruity tones up top, but it's not as fruity as the first one. This is more focused on the spices, I would say, it's nondescript. It's a bit of a mess as well. It's very nondescript. In Sauvage Elixir, you can distinguish some elements, but here they're more mumbled together. It will smell great to the masses. I'm sure of that. It's just not for me at all. Very harsh, very synthetic, and that's not always a bad thing, okay? There are very expensive, very good quality synthetic materials. I'm not sure if they're used here or not. I'm not a professional. Again, these are just my thoughts, my opinions. Again, I have to express that as much as I can because I know some people are going to be mad, but it's fine. If you love these fragrances, go ahead and wear them as much as you'd like. Everyone has their own tastes, and wear whatever you like, whenever you like. That's the spirit in this game. But for someone who is interested in artistic fragrances, something like what I have in this package from a very kind subscriber, Scott, thank you very much. These are Riche de Doré fragrances, samples from the classic collection that Scott very kindly sent me, and I'm very excited to try these. Again, super kind of Scott, but for someone who has smelled Riche de Doré, for someone who is wearing today Amouage Jubilation 25, and I'm not saying these just because they're niche or they are higher end. They are artistic. They are something that moves me. One that I've been enjoying a lot is Oud Monarch from Bortnikov. These are fragrances that are truly well done. God, the florals, the chocolatey tones, the spices, the ouds. I mean, I could be talking about designer fragrances as well. I could be talking about Hermès, Chanel, Guerlain. Guerlain isn't really a designer brand, but you know, it fits into the echelon. But these are not it for me. Again, Not very original, smells like a shower gel, shaving foam, mumbled, sweeter, harsher Sauvage Elixir. Not for me, again. Ambassador Intense. Notice that I'm not even spraying these anymore because I've had them on my skin the past few days and I regretted it. I was gonna spray them on paper, but I remember them vividly, unfortunately for me, of course. It was not a very, not a very pleasant experience for me. And this is the last one. This is Gisada Titanium, and this is the more recent release from Gisada. It came out this year, and this one was actually the worst for me. Well, at least it doesn't smell straight up like something, but it does smell like something that already exists. And the bottle is like this, completely shiny, chromed. The caps are magnetic, by the way. They are lightweight, plasticky, but they are magnetic, all of them. And this is so sweet. It is tooth-achingly sweet, really. This is something... Ooh, this was rough. This is every sweet designer fragrance put into a bottle. More distinctly, to me, it smells like a mix of 3 fragrances. It smells like a bit of that amber woody vanillic spicy thing from the Stronger With You. It smells like Poison from Dior, from the women's, or Pegasus from Parfum de Marly if you want. That vanillic, almondy, overly tonka bean, very sickly sweet DNA. And again, a bit of that shower gel backbone, very harsh, and a bit of Armani Code. In the background, there's a bit of Armani Code, which is that tonka bean leather, lavender. Again, tooth-achingly sweet. This, we could be talking about notes. There are a lot of notes that I love that are listed, but I don't pick up almost any of them, if any. I could read you the notes on Fragrantica because it's not yet on Parfumo. Cardamom, sage, pink pepper, artemisia, lavender, cinnamon, cedarwood, sandalwood, leather, vanilla, iris, tonka bean, patchouli, and balsam fir. You could say to me that there is a vanillin, something very sweet, not real vanilla by any means, not to my nose. A lot of coumarin, one of the components from tonka bean. That's, again, very sweet. If you would pull my arm, I would say maybe something patchouli from the family of patchouli. A very, oh gosh, headache-inducing, tooth-achingly sweet tonka bean vanillic mess. It was very harsh having this one on skin. This was the first one that I scrubbed off because it was bothering me. Smelling it from the atomizer, it's not as bothersome. It doesn't bother me as much, but still, this is harsh. This is, boy, oof. Armani Codes and Pegasus mixed into one. That might sound good to a lot of people with a bit of shower gel, but to me, certainly does not, to be honest. This is rough. And again, I'm thankful that they sent these to me. I'm always grateful to try new stuff, of course. But these are not it for me. And I told them I'm always honest. They still wanted to send these my way, so here I am, being honest. That's what I do here. I don't plan to do anything else on this channel and anywhere else of my platforms, really. So, and I've been sent a lot of stuff, mainly because of my audience on TikTok, but man, if I had to wear one, I would say Ambassador Intense, just because it's similar to Dior Sauvage Elixir, which I like. Even though Sauvage Elixir is very strong, this is super strong as well. But it's a scent that I can enjoy, even though it's way harsher and sweeter than Dior. So, yeah, No. So yeah, guys, these are my thoughts on the Gisada line. Well, some of them, I know they have more perfumes, and I would be open to try more of their fragrances, even though these didn't cause the most impressive image of Gisada in my head. But yeah, these were Ambassadors and the new Titanium. Not a fan. Again, don't be offended if you love these. If you do, please keep on wearing them, enjoy them, and make the most out of them. I hope you have a lot of fun with them. But yeah, these are just not for me. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope to see you in the next one. Let's talk in the comments. And again, these are just my opinions. Don't be offended by any of these, of course. Wear what you love. Thank you very much for your time again, and bye.